Hello and welcome, my friends. TGIF, welcome to Friday. I'm gonna welcome me back. If you saw my unboxing video that I posted yesterday, you'll know I am back and kind of at it. Unfortunately, as my daughter is still battling her very courageous battle and will be for some time, I'm going to be having points where I have to record, and I do apologize for that. But please know I'm going to do the best to my ability to make sure and minimize that you don't have these challenges. What's more, as I did have 2 and a bit months to, well, I guess plan, take some time for me as I was juggling all that I had to juggle. I have made a few little shifts, added a few little things that I think are going to be really exciting and fun. First of all, Fridays, of course, will always be my weekly exploration of the week ahead, of course. I'm going to order it a little bit differently and use some timestamps. I'll go back in after I've done the live, chop it all up so that you've got things a little bit more organized if you can't join me live. And my friends who can join me live, this is a big part and something I wanted to incorporate, well, as I entered into 2023. However, unfortunately, I had to take a left turn. And so I'm back from my left turn and now I can incorporate it. And that means when I'm live, and I don't usually do this, but I have on occasion, I will be opening the floor up after my live sessions, which you will find that my live sessions will be usually Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Not every Monday and Wednesday, but every Friday. And you'll start to see the pattern and start to see things because I will post that, hey, after this reading, I will have my floor open for, in some cases, free readings, 1-card draws, or purchased readings. So it's going to be very exciting, and I'm really excited to roll it out. If you're a Twitch viewer, you may have accidentally stumbled upon me. I have had friends who've done that. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I do a variety Twitch stream where I do, yes, sometimes tarot. It's kind of where I put my feet in to see how to incorporate everything, trying to get said technology to work, that kind of jazz. But I also do some of my other passions. I've done a lot of gaming. I've done some creativity. On other people's Twitch streams, I've done D&D. So don't be surprised if you won't see that there. I will put a link towards my Twitch stream so you can go check me out there. And if you've happened to be on my Patreon or my Ko-fi, you'll see you could purchase readings. They're not as expensive if it was just me solely, where you had just me, whether it be at a market or virtually, but it is still the ability to ask me questions. So I will be opening my floor up for those free readings. There will be some times where I may not have a reading per se to explore, like the weekly reading, or my first opportunity for this will be on Wednesday, where I'm going to be exploring Taurus as a general reading, then opening it all up for free readings. So kind of as a kickoff, I thought Taurus was a really great way to kick this off. So know that I will be live. It's going to be 10 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. So whenever you see that this comes up for a live session is when I will be live on my YouTube channel. Wednesday, I have my Taurus reading, and then I'm opening it up. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm usually live on Twitch. So again, if you can't get it on YouTube, you can search me out on both platforms. So lots of fun, new and exciting. And as it starts to unfold, you can start to see where I'm going with my crazy. And welcome to my crazy. So let's get into my crazy. Now, if you saw yesterday, I posted an unboxing video. This is the Loracle, created by, her name is Jessica from Rare Dragons. I had to use it. I fell in love with it yesterday, and well, actually, I did the unboxing earlier in the week, but I fell in love with it. I cleared it. I worked with it. I'm like, oh yeah, this is what we need. And then before I left, I opened up the Tarot of the Owl. I thought, you know what? These are amazing decks and they're going to work so well together. And yeah, they do. They work amazing. So another piece, as this is not a live, and like I said, I will be taking my lives and cutting them down and posting them as videos so people can start to check things out. I'm going to be sectioning this video for the first few minutes here, from now till the end of the section. I'm going to do a real quick overview. So if you can't wait and you don't have enough time to watch the whole video, you can watch the first section, the kind of overview of the week. And then if you do have time, or you can come back to the explanation of it. So you'll see. It's again, little pieces that help people to find the information that they need. Let's get into this week. It's a doozy of a week. Let's look at what my friends can expect from April 16th. Wow, I'm back in March. To the 22nd. Like I said, lots happening this week because, well, Taurus comes in on Wednesday, Mercury retrograde Thursday, Earth Day Saturday. Yeah. All right. So what can we expect? He's upside down. The 8 of Cups. It's not the 8, it's the Knight. I can't read upside down. The Knight of Cups. The Ace of Cups. I love that little, oh, so cute. Okay, so that's what you can expect from the week. When we're looking at it, there's going to be challenges. This Knight is upside down on his head, so that movement is going to feel like we're spinning and not getting anywhere. Especially with Mercury retrograde, Taurus coming in, there's going to be feelings of instability. Know, though, that this week does have lots of opportunities for new beginnings. Lots of new stuff. What's going to help my friends overcome those challenges? Brought on, okay, you can have this card by the week. And embrace that beautiful little Ace of Cups. That little holy grail. Now, if you haven't seen the unboxing of this deck, this is an amazing deck. I will link that below as well so that you have access to this. She is an amazing, oh, it's this way. South African cantaloupe. Africa trees stalking naps. Oh, yes, please. Safe distance. Oh, you get 2 that are long. Dragoness lung. Good luck. Jumping. Mouse. Asian. Tiny. Grifficorn. Solar cycle unicorn. Now I should say, and didn't, the solar brought it into my thought pattern, and reminder that it's not only Mercury retrograde, but it's a solar eclipse on Thursday. So know that Africa, we're looking at that very warm, very, well, earthy energy. That stability is going to be needed. Tuesday, you guys will also get a tool. I have not created it as of the filming of this, but it's going to be a calming stability grounded tool. So on Saturday, you guys will also get that tool that is going to be similar but very different, because we are going to need that stability, that earthy stability. And in celebration of Earth Day, I'm creating something amazing for that. Again, that's on my to-do list. So that we do want to take that calm, that restoration, that rejuvenation, that physical. Africa deals with a lot of sun, right? When you think Africa, you think hot, you think, vast open areas, right? Well, we're going to need that hot, that sun. That sun is connected into that physical, that groundedness. So the more physically we are able to ground ourselves, whether that be going for walks, getting hands in dirt, grabbing our crystals and holding them, helpful. This one here, good luck, stuck out the minute I read it. Know that, yes, there's going to be shifts. We are going to feel like we're on our head, but know that we have some good luck, and that, yes, this change, it may be scary. Many people feel scared of mice. They're not like, oh, yay. So know that no matter how you perceive this, there is some good luck. There is some good fortune. Grifficorn, solar, which reminded me of the solar eclipse. That cycle. This change is important. Unicorn, again, high vibrational, unconditional loving energy will support us with what we are going to, what we are going to do and what we need to do this week. So that is what you're going to see this week. Now, if you look down at the timestamps, I will be putting another timestamp in to explain this more. This way, people who are on the run aren't trying to figure out what all the cards mean. Or, if you are a person that likes to do that, absolutely, go to the end of the video, check it all out. Absolutely loving these. These are going to be amazing if you want to work with reflection. If you haven't seen the unboxing, you'll see, you can check it out right after I'm done the rest of this session. It's going to be amazing. So let's look into this week. What can my friends expect from the beginning of the week? Now, the beginning of the week, and I stocked you guys up for some tools because I knew we were going to need them. Monday, we have the new moon. It was really weird. Many people actually commented and contacted me going, why did you put the new moon in? We're just getting over the full moon. Well, I did that because there was only so much time in between here and there. And I wanted to make sure that we had that calm stability literally right before. And you can pull in that calming meditation from the new moon into this week. You already had a chance to work with it. The Six of Pentacles. Right away, the beginning of the week, it's telling you, be mindful of where your energies are going. That grounded energy, just saying, it's going to be very important. Be mindful of what you're putting out, where it's going, and start to store and stock. You can see that we only have so much. Plan ahead. Use your head here, guys. We're looking at some really powerful cards coming in, but we need to be, well, present. We need to be aware. Solar eclipses can be challenging. We have Mercury retrograde, which we know can be challenging. We have Taurus coming in. There's been a lot of energy flux. So make sure that you are taking that time to ground you. Like I said, that physical groundedness, especially with the South African cantaloupe, is going to be really, really important. So playing with dirt, and this is an interesting one that just came into my head. Somebody or people's clay, plasticine, Play-Doh. Fantastic. You're physically being able to squish. That's going to be helpful. So again, that's stability. All right, let's get into the heart of the week, the heart of the matter. What can my friends expect from the middle of the week? Now, Taurus, you will have me live, my first live back in almost 3 months. It seems crazy, but it's true. And then I felt this was a great time to, like I said, get going again. So I will be doing the live session where I'll have my group reading like this. But afterwards, I will be opening up the floor to my friends who can join me live and do either some free readings, because yes, as a kickoff, I will do some free readings. I can also do different types of readings for my friends who join me live that day. Then again, I will be doing the same thing next Friday. So Wednesday, we're gonna, yes, have some challenges, but we're gonna be kicking off something really good. Double night, and they're both on their heads. This one's the sword. And this really talks about that kind of, well, in circles. You're literally gonna be going, wee, fun, not fun. We need to very much ground ourselves. This is the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. They're more on the higher scale of your chakra system, the top chakras. We need to ground ourselves to bring these guys down so that they're not just flying in circles, so that we can use the energy of that night with compassion, that night of knowledge to our advantage. We're going to see more opportunities. We're going to be able to embrace more things if we're not flying in circles like a chicken with their head cut off. We want to make sure that we are controlling where these energies are going, controlling our nights, reining them in, and pointing them in the right direction. We don't want to cycle back to the same chaos. Cycles can be good when it's a positive, high vibrational energy. Cycles, like the year, it's a good thing. Cycles where you're just coming back to the same challenge and problem, where you're not breaking patterns, not so good. And we don't want to do that again. We want to use these positive, amazing opportunities for some shifting, to helping us to create that, well, safer environment. We want to see that growth. We do have growth available, new opportunities, and we have the Six of Pentacles. So growth is available this week. Like we said, there's a lot of good luck and opportunity here. We just need to be present of mind to do that. And we can't if we're in that pity party, if the chicken is floating around with the head cut off. All right, let's get into the end of the week. And yes, we're going to be into Mercury retrograde. Yes, there's going to be challenges. However, with challenge comes opportunity. Two of Cups, upside down. Cute card. In reversal. Again, we're not going to have that balance. And this doesn't necessarily... It does talk about the challenges we're going to have with Mercury retrograde and the people around us. But more importantly, this talks about the disconnect we're going to have with ourselves. Because of the challenges of coming in off as a solar eclipse, Mercury retrograde, the change of Taurus, the energies are going to feel really fluxy. That's where that grounded, that stability is going to be necessary. Red and black crystals will be your friend this week. Make sure that we have those stable, well, grounding energies. That's why I give you guys tangible things that you can do. Meditations. I started you off last week without anybody knowing to collect a lot of tools. And I've got lots of tools all over this channel, whether that be my new moon healings. I've got meditations, I've got healings, I've got mindfulness tools. They're all free. So for my friends who are new here, welcome. I'm going to give you the guidance, but that support. Use those supports. Start to turn these cards so they're not so much of a challenge. We're in control. We feel harmonious. We feel good inside. We know where we need to go. Yeah, was it a bit of a, bumpy start? Sure. But instead of being reactive into that pity party, we're like, okay, what did that change, that sudden boom bring me? And what's more, how can I nurture it? So instead of going away from new beginnings and abundance, you're going to the abundance, to the new beginnings. And you've got that stability, that balance within to push you forward. Taking control, making sure that you're the one in control, not your ego. You're balanced and stable will support you in embracing the Ace of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. they're the only two cards that are upright. So they're there. You just need to, again, be present of mind to do so. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. And I know I did a lot of like rambling about some of the shifting and changing I'm doing on my channel. But again, it's a support for you guys. More things to add to that repertoire. More ability to connect in and ask questions. It's an amazing start. Know that unfortunately this year, again, we do have the 4 Mercury retrogrades. Thankfully, we're not entering into a new year on the Mercury retrograde. We're gonna, it's all in December. We can at least enjoy that. But we have that Mercury retrograde coming in. It gives us an opportunity to really check ourselves, strengthen us and our tools, and help us to break some patterns, because they become very evident during this time of challenge. And patterns, they need to be broken so that these newer aspects can come in. Again, I want to thank you guys for joining me, and I hope this new format works for you. Please give me any and all feedback. I love to hear back from you guys. And like always, take care of yourselves. Don't forget to breathe. You've got this. You know you do. Until tomorrow, my friends.